Welcome. In this video, we will explore the dark secrets of the ancient Egyptian pharaohs, shedding light on the abuse of power, incestuous marriages, and chilling rituals that intertwined during their reign. The pharaohs practiced incest to maintain the purity of their lineage and conducted human sacrifices as part of their funerary rituals. The harem, filled with wives, concubines, and female attendants, was not only for the pharaoh's pleasure, but also a powerful institution where women could vie for power. An infamous pharaoh, Akhenaten, disrupted the religious system and caused chaos. However, all his actions were guided by the belief in destiny and his divine nature. Despite the grandeur and magnificence of ancient Egypt, corruption, greed, and abuse of power prevailed within the ruling elite. Secrets of the Afterlife: decoding the opulence of the ancient Egyptian royal tombs. Ancient Egypt had rituals and beliefs surrounding death and the afterlife, including the objects buried with pharaohs to support them in the afterlife, including food, clothing, and even statues of servants. Highlighting the story of Queen Nefertari and her husband, Pharaoh Ramses II, emphasizing Ramses' love and dedication to his queen by building her an exquisite tomb filled with elaborate decorations. The scandals and power struggles that plagued the royal families of ancient Egypt, such as the conspiracy against Pharaoh Ramses III by his second wife and court members, which led to his assassination. The practice of incestuous marriages within the Ptolemaic dynasty was commonplace, as was the controversial reign of Pharaoh Akhenaten and the scandalous rumors surrounding his personal life. Another intriguing scandal surrounded the reign of Pharaoh Pepi II, who became the pharaoh with the longest reign in Egypt's history. Whispers of the Nile: the dark side of ancient Egyptian royalty. The era was filled with stories of decadence, excess, and moral decay, such as the reign of Pepi II and his relationship with his chief queen and young courtiers. Also, highlighting the controversial reign of Hatshepsut, Egypt's most famous pharaoh, who maneuvered her way to the throne, ruling as a pharaoh and implementing ambitious construction projects. The eccentric beauty rituals of ancient Egyptian royalty, including the use of makeup, elaborate hairstyles and wigs, perfumes, and the use of scented cones in their wigs during festivities. These beauty practices were not only meant to enhance their physical appearance, but also served as a crucial tool to assert their status and power. Divine adornments: the eccentric beauty rituals. The elaborate beauty rituals of the ancient Egyptians included the use of a variety of concoctions to cleanse, moisturize, and protect their skin from the harsh desert climate. They used exfoliants made from ground alabaster, honey, and natron, a natural salt, to keep their complexion smooth and radiant. Skincare routines also involved the use of natural oils such as almond or sesame as moisturizers and protection against the strong sun rays. These unconventional practices not only improved their physical appearance, but also reinforced their status and divine power. The charm of ancient Egypt still captivates the world with its eccentric beauty rituals, offering a fascinating insight into the lives of its divine rulers. Feasting with the gods: the decadent diets and culinary indulgences of the pharaohs of ancient Egypt. The divine rulers enjoyed a life of opulence and excess, reflected in their extravagant culinary habits. Their sumptuous banquets were filled with exotic ingredients, aromatic spices, and abundant food and drink. The fertile lands of ancient Egypt, sustained by the Nile River, provided plenty of fish, waterfowl, and other aquatic delights for the pharaohs' tables. In addition to their aquatic fare, the pharaohs indulged in a variety of meats, including beef, veal, and lamb. These meats were often reserved for special occasions or religious festivals, symbolizing the elite status of the consumers. However, pork was generally avoided as it was considered impure. Bread and beer were staples of the ancient Egyptian diet, even for the pharaohs. Royal bakers crafted a variety of breads using grains like barley, emmer wheat, and spelt, infusing some ingredients like dates, figs, or honey to create delicious treats fit for a divine ruler. Beer, which came in a variety of flavors from sweet to bitter, was also an essential part of royal feasts, brewed using different grains and herbs. The ancient Egyptians also developed a taste for fruits and vegetables, which held a prominent place in the pharaoh's diet. Desserts played a significant role in the culinary indulgences of ancient Egyptian royalty. Honey, a highly prized and expensive ingredient, was often used to create sweets and pastries. The pharaohs also indulged in a variety of nut-based treats, such as cakes filled with ground almonds or pistachios, as well as date and fig concoctions. These divine desserts were often reserved for special occasions or offered to the gods as a testament to the pharaoh's devotion. Elixir of the Gods. The curious medical practices and healing rituals of ancient Egyptian royalty. The ancient Egyptians believed that consuming the liver of a black cat could cure eye-related ailments, while donkey milk was used topically to treat various skin conditions. Honey, known for its antiseptic and healing properties, was also used to treat wounds and prevent infections. They also placed great emphasis on the power of spells and magical invocations in their medical treatments. These spells were inscribed on papyrus scrolls or engraved on amulets, as they believed they could invoke the protection of the gods and provide healing. The practice of mummification, which involved complex rituals and treatments, demonstrated the Egyptians' deep knowledge of anatomy and chemistry. This process, reserved for pharaohs and high officials, further reflected the connection between their divine status and the medical treatments they received. Combining practical remedies, animal-based brews, and magical spells, the pharaohs sought to maintain their image of divine perfection and protect themselves from afflictions. Adorned in majesty. The luxurious attire and accessories of ancient Egyptian pharaohs. This era was characterized by the opulent fashion and accessories of the ancient Egyptian pharaohs, which not only symbolized their divine authority, but also set trends in a civilization that valued beauty, craftsmanship, and artistic expression. Elaborate headdresses, such as the iconic nemes, made of fine linen and adorned with vibrant colors, not only protected the pharaoh's head from the scorching sun, but also represented their divine status as chosen rulers. Jewelry played a significant role in ancient Egyptian royal fashion, with intricate designs and precious materials reflecting their wealth and status. Gold, representing the pharaoh's eternal and divine nature, was the preferred metal, while gemstones like lapis lazuli, turquoise, and carnelian added vibrant touches of color and enhanced the pharaoh's divine image. Scarab beetle symbols, representing rebirth and regeneration, were also frequently incorporated into jewelry designs, serving as a constant reminder of the pharaoh's eternal nature. In addition to their headdresses and jewelry, ancient Egyptian pharaohs were known for their luxurious tunics and garments made from the finest linen. These flowing and lightweight garments provided comfort in the sweltering heat of the Egyptian climate while showcasing the elite status of the wearer. The materials used for pharaohs' attire were often meticulously dyed and adorned with intricate patterns or embroidery, sometimes even woven with threads of gold or silver. The elaborate attire worn during religious ceremonies further reinforced the connection between the pharaoh and the gods, with each element carefully chosen to symbolize deities or specific aspects of the divine. Journey to eternity. The sacred rites and ceremonies of the afterlife of ancient Egyptian pharaohs. Various sacred rituals and ceremonies guided the souls of pharaohs on their journey to the afterlife, including the opening of the mouth ceremony, the mummification process, and the trials the pharaoh's soul had to overcome in the underworld. The tombs of these rulers were filled with treasures and texts believed to provide protection and guidance in the afterlife. However, behind the grandeur and magnificence of the monumental structures and divine rulers of ancient Egypt, there lies a darker world marked by corruption, greed, and abuse of power. Dark shadows of the Nile. Corruption and abuse of power among the ruling elite of ancient Egypt. Despite the invaluable contributions of artisans, corruption and greed prevailed, leading to embezzlement, theft, and illegal trade. The infamous harem conspiracy during the reign of Ramses III involved high-ranking officials, tomb builders, and even the pharaoh's own wives and relatives conspiring to assassinate him and seize power. Corruption was also evident within religious institutions, where priests exploited their positions to accumulate wealth and personal influence, diverting resources meant for temple upkeep and religious ceremonies. However, throughout history, there were attempts to reform and restore the kingdom's integrity, such as administrative reforms during the reign of Queen Hatshepsut and Akhenaten's control over the powerful priesthood of Amun. In addition to the well-documented religious practices of Egyptian pharaohs, there were secret cults and mysteries that played important roles in their spiritual lives, shaping their beliefs and rituals. A prominent secret cult was the cult of Amun, associated with the sun god Ra and the ruler of the gods, which had both public and esoteric aspects reserved exclusively for initiates within its sacred temples. The cult of the goddess Isis also had its own secret cults and mysteries, offering divine knowledge, wisdom, and communication with the deity. Pharaohs, as living representatives of the gods, were particularly drawn to the secret cult of Isis, seeking her guidance and protection. Whispers of the Gods, unveiling the secret cults and mysteries of ancient Egyptian royalty. Magical practices were an integral part of the ancient Egyptian royal family's secret religious life, as they believed in the power of amulets, talismans, and spells to protect them, ensure success in battle, and influence the forces of nature. Magic was seen as an extension of the divine forces that governed the universe in ancient Egypt's cosmology. Secret cults and religious mysteries of ancient Egypt guarded this magical knowledge, providing pharaohs and their inner circle access to the hidden powers of the gods. An enigmatic figure associated with these secret cults is the god Thoth, believed to possess knowledge of the secrets of the universe and whose teachings form the basis of Hermetic tradition, which influenced Western occultism. Pharaohs, as representatives of the gods on earth, had a direct line of communication with Thoth, granting them access to his vast wisdom and magical power. From the murky world of secret cults to the lavish feasts of the pharaohs, their complex and often contradictory lives continue to fascinate us. In this journey into the dark secrets of the pharaohs of ancient Egypt, we discover untold stories of intrigue, corruption, and hidden spiritual practices that surrounded these enigmatic rulers. The Nile, whose life-giving waters nourished not only the land, but also the enduring stories of the pharaohs who ruled its banks, has left a legacy that still captivates our imagination today.